Okay, alright, so you got it all sorted out?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is, because I've got a lot of Christmas effects and things and stuff like that, I can sort of put in and we'll have, tip number 1, I'll have like, these snowflakes and things like that.
Yeah. Cool.
Frost around the edges. And
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, it's recording now, by the way.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so I just had to share this. This is the result of a slow cook. So, focus. So we've got about 1.5 to 2 kilos of chicken breast in there with some seasoning, some onion. This is after about 6 hours, I think it was. And I've just broken it up and we've got all that beautiful shredded chicken. So this is going back to prepping, sort of doing meals in advance. So I just cooked up a bulk lot of chicken. Took no effort whatsoever. You just let the slow cooker do it, and let the crock pot do it, sorry. Anyway, that is going to be absolutely awesome. So, welcome to episode 9 of Project Lean Lifter. Just had to kick off and show you what was inside this awesome crock pot. Smells are wafting through the house. Gonna make up some nice meals with that one. So, this week, weighed in at 135.7. Sort of holding a little bit steady at the moment. My body weight can fluctuate a fair bit from day to day, so I'm not too worried about it, but the body's feeling really good. Training's going really good, feeling nice and fast. Clothes are feeling pretty good too, so clothes are always a really good judge too. The scale sometimes can be a little bit hard to tell by, but yeah, clothes are definitely one way you can do it. I trained pretty heavy last night, so when you train, you tend to hold on a little bit more water too in the muscles. As I recover the next day, I usually weigh myself the morning that I train, not the morning after. So that can sort of play into a little bit, so I'm not too worried. But next week, bioprint, bioscan, all that sort of thing, it's all going to be really good. And yeah, let's move along. So this week, as you're about to see, I managed to have a good chat with Jen, and we've got some awesome tips for you. 5 tips to survive the holiday season. Okay. As promised, this week we've got Jen.
Hi.
Jen, tell us a little bit about yourself, very quickly.
Sure thing. Yeah, I'm Jen. I am a weightlifter and I row surfboards, and I am a PT, and I also happen to help people with nutrition support through Jen Davis Nutrition Coaching.
Yes, and that's where she's helped me a great deal too to get the gains that I've got right now. So in this week's episode, we're giving you the top 5 tips to survive Christmas. Hey. Tip number 1, Jen.
Tip number 1, drink more water. It's a hot time of year. You're going to be out and about at barbecues, out on the beach. Really, you should be drinking at least 0.033. I say 0.033 times your body weight in water. For me, that's around 2.5 litres. Marty, what is it for you?
About 4 litres for me, yeah. 4 litres for me.
Yep, so it depends on your body weight. This is the absolute minimum that you should be having. When it's hot, you should certainly be drinking more.
Tip number 2.
Tip number 2, if you are going to indulge in alcohol, keep it to clear spirits, dark beers, and red wine. That's my hot tip. Other little tips of the trade would be to have, for every alcoholic beverage, have a glass of water immediately after.
Ooh, yeah.
You can hide it by having some lime in it. Have a lime and soda. Just make sure it's fresh lime, not cordial. And then your friends will just think that you're drinking vodka, lime and soda anyway. Totally fine.
Tip number 3, Jen, what have you got?
Tip number 3. If you're going to have a cheat meal or a cheat day over Christmas, it is the time to indulge, absolutely, but that doesn't mean that you need to write off the whole week. Just limit yourself. Have that naughty meal on Christmas Day, really enjoy yourself, chill out, and then get stuck back into eating well and fueling your body sufficiently in the few days to follow.
Yes, that's right. You don't indulge over the entire Christmas period.
Exactly right. Limit yourself to 1 or 2 days a week, and that includes alcohol consumption. If you can really try and limit that to just weekends or just a Friday night, you'll come out the other side without the extra belly.
Great advice. Great advice.
tip number 4 is...
Tip number 4 is to pre-plan, guys. I know it takes a lot of travel during this time, and you're away, and sometimes you fall out of your routine with meal prep. Get organised. Make sure that you've got some nuts with you if you're driving somewhere, so you've got something to snack on.
No, that's not kids too. We're not talking about nuts and kids.
You can take them as well. That's fine.
Yeah.
But just make sure that you're really organised. You could duck into a supermarket if you get stuck and grab some roast beef and some green beans. It's a really good snack that you can pretty much find a supermarket everywhere.
Yeah.
Just because you don't have food on you immediately doesn't mean that you need to go for the naughty stuff.
That's it, exactly. And our final tip is...
Enjoy yourself, guys. It's Christmas. Chill out. Nutrition is not about restrictions. It's not about dieting. It's about eating with abundance to fuel your body. And this is the perfect time for you to be giving yourself that gift of great food and feeling really well. So go out there, guys, and have an amazing Christmas.
Great advice. Remember this week there will be no tip of the week because we just gave you 5 tips. 5 tips of the week. So, as we said, enjoy Christmas. Some little tips there to help you out. And yeah, just sort of have fun and relax.
Absolutely.
That's it. Thank you so much, Jen.
Merry Christmas.
And you too.